Hey guys, I'm Luke Sandoe, and this is my official Olympia series for Redcon 1 on Nick's Strength and Power. Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Luke's Strength and Power, or Nick's, doesn't really matter, does it? So we just trained legs, and I'm just under 4 weeks out, so it's Monday, what's that? Just trying to get my maths right. 3 weeks and 5 days, I keep forgetting it's on the Friday. This is a 2-day show, Friday and Saturday. My voice is a wee bit raspy because I've been shouting, because it was legs. But yeah, it's been a good week. I dropped, since the last session, I think I dropped 8.5 pounds. And now Chris is taking me back up. He wants me back up at 270 and then he'll pull me back down again. Because obviously the body fat's pretty much all gone. So as you could, like if you look back at Tampa, the body fat's pretty much all gone. There's still a little bit to come off, which is why he still keeps bringing me down. But for the Olympia, he wants me to be as big as possible, but a little bit harder as well. So, which is exciting. So I'm hoping for the Olympia, if it all goes to plan, I should be the biggest I've been on stage and the hardest I've been on stage, which is pretty cool. Food is higher today. It was so fucking low yesterday. And yesterday I had 80 grams of carbs and spent 2 hours in a children's birthday party. Not like that. Wait, let me finish. My son is 8 and it was one of his school friends' birthday parties. I didn't just turn up. Kids. So yeah, the workout today, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you follow me. If you don't, why are you watching the video? Hypertrophy coach Joe Bennett has been helping me out with some of my leg training for the Olympia. I've got a bit of an issue with my left knee. It's not terrible, but I can't be doing the weights I normally do. I wanted to get away from what I have been doing because I feel like I could bring a little bit more out of like the volume in my legs, because my upper body's so round and full. I want that out of my legs, and it seems to be there until I get on stage. So we're just focusing on like that's another reason why Chris is trying to keep my weight up to keep everything full. So today it was a session he wrote out for me. So we just did leg curls. It was 2 hard working sets. A hard set to failure, then a back off set to failure, plus partials, plus this fucking horrible 15-20 second stretch. That sucks. Safety bar squats, go up to a max effort, well not max effort, going up to a heavy set where I get about 5 to 6 reps with a very specific cadence in the form. So very controlled negative, slight pause at the bottom, and don't be super explosive on the way up. Basically just to rid us of any momentum. Again, that's going to take it off my knee, load the quads a bit more. Yeah, so we went up to a set. I think we left where the instructions were leave 1 or 2 reps in the tank. Because at this point I'm not trying to grow, so going to all out failure on the heavy lifts is more of a risk, or too much of a risk at this point, kind of just under 4 weeks from the Olympia. And then did leg extensions, 2 working sets, similar to the hamstring curls. It was all out heavy set to failure with a drop going to failure the second time, and then the second set was all out failure, then another drop to failure plus partials. And then we did the banded Avenger leg press, and that is a really cool leg press if you've never seen one before. It feels totally different. We did it banded, so at the top there was more tension. So normally at the top of a leg press, they're at their shortest position, so you're normally strongest in that position, so the load is greater at that position, so it kind of flattens the strength curve a little bit. So where the lift is at its easiest, traditionally it becomes more difficult, and slightly less difficult where there's more torque through the joints right at the bottom. So that's why we attached the band. It's not because I'm being a pussy, because a lot of people just think for some reason bands equal pussy, but that's not the case. So we did an all-out set to failure, drop going to failure again, and then he had me doing these partials from the top, and I think I only got like 4, and they're really difficult. So one thing we did want to do today, I haven't looked, and I'm a bit dubious to look. We're going to go over some of the comments from the last video, because the internet isn't particularly full with nice people. So I'm a bit frightened. So we're going to go through these comments, see what you guys had to say about the last video. So what we got here? Drier than a nun. I did say that. We're going to go through them. Get your talent as dark as Ronnie. I'm going to try. He's a really cool guy. He will place top 6. I fucking hope so. Can we acknowledge that he's doing working sets of 200-pound dumbbells on a flat bench 4 weeks out from the Olympia? Yes, Aaron Glass, we can acknowledge that, and it was really, really heavy. I hope you beat Nathan D'Asher at the Olympia. So do I. I think everyone does except for Nathan D'Asher. Mr. Arsehole, easily my favourite bodybuilder at the minute. Future Mr. Olympia, thank you very much. This is very unusual for YouTube. I haven't come across a nasty comment yet. Yeah, if Luke brings it, he's top 3 easy. Anything less would be politics. That's from Shotgun 20,000. Thank you, mate. Oh, here's a slightly negative comment. During the X the driest of all time, huge disrespect for Andreas Munzer. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I just forgot. Sorry. Andreas was insanely peeled, but I think the reason we brought up Dorian was just more the parallels with my physique. Come on, there's got to be some negative ones here. Luke, Zilla, Sandoe. We covered up the dips today. I thought the last one was too pornographic. Too many DMs from the ladies. Couldn't handle it. He wants wear a monocle for your next training video. Big up, man. Can't wait to see you at the Olympia. From Vince Marshall. I need to find a monocle. Where do they sell monocles, Chris? Where can I get a monocle? Monocle.com. This is from the Iron Grind, and this isn't a negative comment. This is some constructive criticism, which I always appreciate. These are things that I need to work on, which I completely agree with everything you said. Hamstring thickness, yeah. Lower trap thickness, that is absolutely something I'm working on. That, yeah, you're right. That like mid trap underneath the trap, kind of that mid. That's something I've massively been working on, just because my lats and upper traps just take the brunt of everything. Lower chest development, I just think my chest is just shit. Biceps, I disagree with you there, only because in Tampa I was very flat, and I was also posing my front double like a bit more open rather than like that, which I kind of shouldn't have. But yeah, you're right on pretty much everything. Got a well-spoken voice, not what you would expect. Is that a compliment? Come on, where's the negativity? Chip, cheerio. You sound like a proper bird, mate. There is, he's all far too nice. Somebody give me some shit, please. 2007 Victor Martinez was the GOAT. He did look sick, actually. I was looking at some pictures the other day of Victor Martinez. He's 2007 Victor's probably, you're right, probably one of the greatest physiques of all time. No one's giving me shit about my ears. I think I think everyone's over that. Need more nipple, agreed. He does sound like Stewie Griffin. Cool whip. If Eddie Hall was a bodybuilder. Sounds like Eddie Hall. No, I don't, because Eddie Hall is from Stoke and has a completely different accent to me. That is a good question. What is my current training split? So you've been too nice. I'm disappointed. I was expecting a lot of horrible comments because it is YouTube. Current training split is, so before Tampa, I was training 5 days a week. I've upped it to 6. So now I was having Wednesdays and Sundays off, and I was training shoulders with arms. So now what I'm doing is Monday is quads, Tuesday is chest, Wednesday is shoulders, Thursday's back, Friday is hamstrings and adductors, and Saturday is arms, and then Sunday off. Yeah, I just thought if I've got this, I mean, I've only got to maintain that for 4 weeks. I'm not a big fan of training that often, but I think for 4 weeks I can manage that. And I think where Chris isn't battering me into the ground, my recovery's still really good. And I feel very good, actually. I'm very tired. I've had, I accidentally had 3 scoops of Total War earlier, which is probably why I'm talking really fast. Because when I got to the, when I got to the gym, I normally have 2 scoops of Big Noise, which I've discovered is better than 1, and 1 scoop of Total War when I'm tired. I was really tired, so I picked up the Big Noise. No, I picked up the Total War, put a scoop in, put it down, went to grab the Big Noise, picked up the Total War again, and put 2 scoops of it in. 3 scoops of Total War. And I feel really good, and I won't sleep tonight. But who cares? I feel great. I'm relishing in the feeling good. So I think we can wrap this up. But again, thank you everyone for watching. It really does mean a lot. I'm getting lots of DMs of support for YouTube. You know, I'm very, very pleasantly surprised by the positivity in the comments. I'm sure a lot of people don't like what we're doing. Fuck you. But again, for everyone who has been very nice, and again, all the constructive criticism, I take it all on board, because no one, no matter what level you are, is too good to learn. And everything that guy was saying about what body parts I need to improve, absolutely right. And these are all things I'm working really hard on. And I think that's something that I said to Chris after Tampa. I said, because I noticed all those body parts leading in were fine, and then on stage were just not there. So that's why we want to bring a much fuller package, which is a shit word, for the Olympia. So yeah, for Nick's Strength and Sandoe. Well,
5 minutes later.
You found some. This guy's fucking annoying. Yeah. This loser can't match Dexter, except the defeat sore mofo. What's up with his shins? They always seem to be tore up. That's called being a man and deadlifting. So all these scars on my shins are from the bar, scraping up and down my legs. How about a day of eating? We can sort that out. There's not much food to eat, but we can do that. I think my favorite comment is, this guy is annoying as fuck. That's a good comment. There you go. Enough of that. I'm gonna go take some melanotan and get on the sunbed before I start blinding people with my skin.